Hey y'all, so this is dumb. Normally we would walk into the theater and I would give you a tour of our amazing space here at Lone Star Tomball, but we can't do that right now. And so I'm going to make a short video where you're going to walk through the theater with me. I apologize in advance if it's too much shaky cam. I just don't know a better way to do this. So take your ginger pills and hang on for a wild ride. We're actually going to start kind of in the back of the theater. So right now we are in my costume room. I'm going to have to turn my computer around. But we have a really state-of-the-art costume room here, and I'm kind of using this as my office right now. But this is where we create all the costumes for our show. Behind me you see all the fabric and buttons and ribbons and all that good stuff. So students actually get credit for working on a show, and all of our shows are student designed, which is really cool. We're going to continue to walk, try and make sure you don't get too seasick here. In here we have costumes, tons. This is just the women's costume room. Hope the light will turn on here in a second. So we have lots and lots of stuff, and actually I'm looking to hire some people by work study to come in here and help me organize. I want to categorize and digitize our whole costume room. So this is a project. If you are eligible for work study, which is through financial aid, you could definitely come work for the drama department and come work in here. All right, we're gonna go out this door. So right now we are backstage of the theater. So this is where all the performers hang out before the show starts. I'm gonna take you into this magical place, which is the green room. This is where actors are before it's time for them to go on stage. They'll hang out in here. We have dishwashers, sinks, microwaves, fridges, storage, everything that you need as an actor because you're going to be here at the theater a lot. We also have really nice dressing rooms. I'm going to take you in the women's dressing room so you can check out our facility because it's super state-of-the-art and really nice. So this is the dressing room, and it's the opposite side has the same thing. We're kind of still wrapping up from the last show we did in February, which is super weird. Oh, my screen. Here it is. Sorry if that went out. Okay, sorry. Oof. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Technology, right? So right now we're in the dressing room, bathrooms. All right, back in the green room. Isn't this fun? It's just like you're on campus. We're going to go down the hallway here. These are our call boards, and I know that's one of the words on our worksheet. So this is where people check in on the date and time so that the stage manager knows that everyone in the cast is here on time and ready for the show. And I'm going to take you around to the shop area. I guess you can see me for this part. So behind the stage is our shop, and this is where everything gets built for the show. And again, it's student workers who are completing this kind of work. They're paid staff here at the school. They work for the Performing Arts Center. It always smells like wood back here. It's really nice. All right, guys, so in here is our shop area. It's pretty clean right now because we're not really working on anything. We always need help in here. If you don't want to work, you just want to volunteer. We're always looking for volunteers as well. Just have to fill out a form. Also, this is a great place to learn, right? We're a college, so if you don't know how to use any of these tools, we'll teach you. That's the beautiful thing. Our technical director, Denton, loves teaching new people. We always need new hands in here. So this is a really great place if you just want to kind of get involved, but you don't want to be on stage. We always need people to help paint, sweep, cut, hang stuff up. Like there's a million things to be done when we're in production, and we're willing to teach you. All right, I'm going to walk you here through the bay door and onto the stage. So it'll kind of feel like you are on stage with me. So right now we have all these white pieces of paper on the chairs saying not to sit there. It's kind of weird, COVID times, but this gives you an idea of our venue and how beautiful it is. It seats about 400 people max. It's a really great space. The lighting in here is not great right now, but you know what? We're going to make it work. Turn my pen around. All right, so right now we're on stage, and if I was down very close to the edge here, this is called the apron, right? And I'm also downstage, very close to the audience. And you'll notice that the bay door in the shop where we were at is upstage. And then remember, our stage directions are from the actor's perspective. So if I want to go stage right, I'm going to go to my right, and stage left, I'm going to go to my left. I'm going to walk you back here so we can kind of look at some of the more technical stuff. You'll notice this big white curtain hanging above up there. I'm going to get the light out of there. So that curtain is the cyclorama, and when we lower it, we can shine really pretty lights on it and make it look like a sunset or a sky, and that's really cool. Right now all the curtains are up, but normally they would be marking where the wings are. What else do I want to show you? I'm going to try and angle my camera up so you guys can see all the electricals that are hanging up there. So we've got curtains, we've got the electricals, we have our borders, which are those little tiny curtains up there. And then if you are waiting to go on stage and it's almost your turn to go on stage and you're over here on one of the sides of the stage, we all know that that's called the wings. Very good. We obviously have not finished cleaning up from our last show that was here in February because all the furniture is still here. We kind of had to get out really fast. I also want to show you guys, this is on wheels. These are all of our flats. So remember we learned about what flats are on that worksheet. So that's what we use to build walls for our set pieces. Okay. I'm going to take you out one of these side doors and into the lobby. So you get to go backstage tour. Oh, it's going to be bright. Okay. So we're coming back out into the lobby, out of the theater. Great. So when you come to the theater back in normal times, and hopefully in the future in normal times, you'll get your ticket. And when they open the doors, say it's time to come in, you'll go in there. This is the lobby of our Performing Arts Center. It's really nice. It's like brand new. This is our box office where we sell our tickets. Right now we don't have any ticket sellers there. But this is also part of the house, right? Because the house is everything that's not on stage or backstage. We also have a concession stand. We don't use it too much, but it is here. I'd love to do more with it in the future. And restrooms are also out here. We're going to take you upstairs and we're going to look at the theater from the top. I always like to show this to my classes too, so let's go. It's almost like you're on campus. Okay, it's going to get darker again, I bet. Okay, we are coming into the upstairs part of our theater. All right. So there's the stage down there, and we're sitting way up at the top now. I'm going to walk you over and show you the booth. So this is where our sound technician sits and works during the show. See the soundboard here? Because theater is not just actors, right? It's also a lot of designers and people pressing buttons to make sure everything looks and sounds good. If you're ever interested in doing this, I'm always looking for sound designers, people who like to play with music. We'll teach you how to do all the stuff. You don't already have to know how to do it. And then I'm going to take you up and show you the lighting booth real quick. Almost there, guys. Okay. Let's see if it's open, I guess. Yay. Aha. Locked. So this is our booth where our stage manager would call the show from. You can see they have a really great view of the stage through this glass here. And so this is where my lighting designer would sit and my stage manager, and they would call the show from here, and they'd tell the technicians what to do and when over the headset. So let's go back outside because it's warm in here. All right, go back into the house. Hope you're not too seasick yet. Okay. We're back. All right, guys. This was my super quick introduction to our theater here at Lone Star College Tomball, and I'm hopeful that one day you can be back on campus and experience this with me in person instead of over a video, but this is what we got right now. I look forward to having a discussion with you about this in our class here as soon as this video is done.